town, build it fast. If we don't let scientists bring their families, we'll never get the best.
Why would we go to the middle of nowhere for who knows how long?
Why? Why? How about because this is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world?
Emily, I was wondering, for a Nolan film, it's actually quite unique to have quite a strong love story in there compared to most of his other work, I feel. So what do you feel that brings to the story and how crucial Kitty is to the story of Oppenheimer?
I mean, really, I think, obviously it was written with such subjectivity with Cillian's character, and it was so propulsively so. It was all about the trauma of living with this guy's brain and what that is. But I mean, I think that I thought the marriage was so beautifully written because it was a tumultuous one. It was a complicated one. There was so much to mind there. They were like these two kind of weird comets meeting and had a really kind of powerful, ultimately successful marriage, but it was not without its flaws and, So it was an exciting one because it felt very real and their connection was very true. So it's really what Chris, pulled from the book, and she was a really colourful character,
But you get a sense of their whole marriage because the writing is so precise and the performances are so precise. Just as somebody from a different part of the movie who really appreciates that part of the movie, you get a full sense of these two three-dimensional people. They make the most of the scenes they have together.
Yeah, definitely. And the way Emily was talking about that kind of sort of opposites going eventually coming together, like I feel Groves and Oppenheimer are very opposites as well. Their dynamic is so fun to watch.
Right.
What was your way into understanding Groves? Because you don't want to do an impression, but you are playing a real person.
Well, it was just reading about him, and again, I wouldn't have had to do any research if I didn't want to, because the script was so good. And Chris, when reading American Prometheus, like I read the script and I was like, this is amazing. And then I read the book and went, wow, I have a whole nother level of appreciation for this adaptation, because he somehow managed to get a book that's this dense kind of and consolidated and really, really boiled it down to its most important parts with all of this nuance and subtlety and precision in every little scene and every little interaction is loaded with and backed by history. So it was really an incredible script, and for me it was about trying to look at what place do I fit in this kind of larger tapestry, right? If he's the master artist, I'm one of his colors. Pick a color, and where does he need me to go?
I think you were in beige a lot, weren't you?
Beige, a lot of beige. I'm beige. I had hoped you'd say blue,
What's your colour,
but
Emily?
that's
What
fine.
did you feel your colour's going to be?
I don't know.
It's got to be a fiery one.
Absolutely. But at any rate,
But your performance is not beige.
No,
your
darling,
performance is bloody brilliant.
Thank you,
actually.
darling. Thank you. But yeah, that was really the and the dynamic was really fun, like to your point, because there was this inherent tension between the military and the scientists.
Yeah.
The military guys wanted secrecy, and the scientists wanted openness, so that they could kind of get to the truth of the matter, and so there was always going to be that tension.
Yeah, and it builds, obviously, has the Trinity Test in there, which is obviously a game changer for the world, as this movie makes sense. But on a lower scale, for you two, looking back on your career, what do you feel was the role that was a game changer for you? What was that pressing button that could have gone wrong, could have gone really right?
Yeah, Good Will Hunting for me, which was it's a little movie I did before you were born.
I wish. I am mid-30s. I'm not as young as I look.
Emily's was the Adjustment Bureau.
Game changer, guys. It launched 1,000 ships, that one, didn't it? I would say Devil Wears Prada was a turning point, because I think everyone saw it and everyone dug it, and I don't think we knew what it would be. And I remember my agent calling me after the opening weekend. He told me what it was, and I was like, "Is that good?" Like, I just had no idea or concept of what a successful movie was, but that was a big moment.
Do you ever shorten the name? And
Prada.
Do you?
Yeah, sometimes it's
when
like
I did
just
Prada. I was wondering if you did when I did
I
Prada or
do
when I did
sometimes.
Devil.
Yeah. Actually, I've said both. What
Have
do you
you?
say for Good Will Hunting?
Good Will Hunting.
Oh,
It's
come on,
too
shorten
serious.
it
It's got
up.
to be the
To
full
what?
title.
When I did
Good?
When I did
When
when I did good.
When I did good, people told me I did good, and I was like, I know I did good. I'm the one who did the good.
That's it. Done.